Hi guys, and welcome to my domain. So guys, y'all know I'm very excited today for this game. I have been dying to play it ever since I heard anything about it, and that's why I've been reacting to trailers crazy for it, because guys, it is finally out. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, yes, is finally out. I'm so excited. This is what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Finally, now I get to finally stream and all that. So it makes it even better for me. And I'm just like, yes, let's do this. Because it's like, it's something I've been looking forward to. It's my coming back stream after the copyright strike incident. So let's do this, guys. I'm so ready. For now, though, we are going to be unboxing the collector's edition. I am very excited for this game as well, for the fact that it's RPG format. And y'all know how I just eat up anything RPGs. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, though. Obviously, you've heard this story a million times over. So I am expecting a bit from this game, more than probably most usual games, because like I said, we've heard the story so many times. We need something a little bit new. So they said that they were going to be adding new stuff to it, and since it's an RPG format, I'm expecting a lot from this game, actually. So we'll see how that goes. But for right now, I am going to be unboxing the collector's edition for y'all and kind of just giving y'all an overview of what's in it, and then we'll be kind of talking about it a little bit. And then, yeah, tomorrow will be the stream, guys, so be sure to catch that if you can. Oh, all right. So I literally have no idea what I'm going to be doing with this, with the statue and all that. As you can tell, I literally have no room on either side of me to do this, but hey, that's fine. That's a me problem, not a you problem, right? So we are going to unbox this, and I am very excited because I haven't touched it, obviously, since I got it. So let's just see what's in here. Okay, I think I finally got it open right now. It's actually not that hard to open, but you know how you still want to be careful with the box because you obviously paid a lot of money for it. So if you're not careful with it, you're kind of out of luck. So y'all know what I'm saying. But this is really cool. Okay, so we got the steelbook. Oh my god. Y'all know how much of a sucker I am for steelbooks, honestly. So this is what it looks like on the front, and then this is what it looks like on the back. The back, I think, looks very cool in my opinion, because we get to see all the little Dragon Balls, and I don't know. Y'all know I'm just a sucker for steelbook. And then on the spine, of course, it's the title of the game. So I have a nice little steelbook collection going on somewhere in my mess little chaos over there-ish. So I'm very excited to add this to my collection. And right beside that was, of course, the game, which I'm very excited to play for tomorrow's stream. The cover art, I could say, I mean, it's simplistic. It looks nice. Probably could have, made it stand out a little bit better. But I mean, I'm not playing it for the cover art, obviously. So this is what it looks like on the back. If y'all can see it. Sorry if there's a little bit of a glare. But it's, guys, we are hoping a lot for this game. I really hope it's good. Everybody I feel like in the DBZ community is really looking forward to this game. Well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people have high expectations for it. So I just hope it can live up to somewhat of our standards for it. So I had to pop this up. I don't really know. Wait, is this what I think it is? Maybe it is. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to show it to y'all. I obviously can't show y'all every single thing, or we would be here forever. But this is really cool. It's like a big story book, almost, is what I imagined it would be. So it has like a lot of the characters in it. Basically, it has like what characters are going to be in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, kind of like their little description as well. Well, I don't know if I would necessarily say description. And look, Tori message. Oh god. So let me go ahead and read this to y'all. Just why not, right? For the heck of it. So he said, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is an action RPG full of the Dragon Ball universe. It includes backstories that haven't been told in the manga, which that is what interests me the most in my reaction video. And I'm sure fans would truly be able to take a deep dive into the world. It's a fresh new take on the franchise as you relive the moment where Goku discovers his Saiyan bloodline and birth name Kakarot. Experience the battles as they grow to become more and more unrelenting and fierce through cutting-edge game visuals. I hope you enjoy the game. That is a lot of talk, definitely. Well, when I say a lot of talk, that's like big talk coming from Toriyama, because obviously if he's getting like the okay message, hey, you know, it's got to be worth something, right? I would say so. I mean, y'all might have a different opinion on that, but I think so. I mean, hey, the man who created all this, we have to have some respect for him. You know what I'm saying? So on the contents page, you can kind of see, probably not actually, you can't really see. Sorry, glare is like really bad over here. But it just says right here for the contents, Akira Toriyama message for page 1, and then page 4's relation chart, and then character chapter, and then world guide. So the power guide thing, it kind of shows you how like everybody relates to each other in like power, and how they kind of like ally each other pretty much. So what I'm really interested in seeing is like Launch's story, Android 8's story, and Nom's, because we've seen them, of course, in some games, but it's rare that we see them along the storyline, especially for Dragon Ball Z and especially Launch, because yeah, Toriyama pretty much just forgot about Launch and Z. So yeah, we hey, everybody knows that. Okay, we're not gonna lie here, people, but it's pretty interesting to see all the characters come together, and even Master Shen. Okay, so I don't know, this is gonna be really interesting because they are incorporating quite a few like Dragon Ball characters into this game. So I'm wondering how that's gonna kind of work out. And then yeah, I would assume so. And then they have the Frieza saga here, and then the Android saga here, and then you have the Boo saga over here. So that's just kind of a little rundown, and then you just get to kind of see what all the characters look like and all their different forms and all that. So it's just kind of like a big put together of what the game is really going to look like, how these characters are going to look like, and so on and so forth. I think it's rather interesting to see, like I said, how all these other little characters are going to come about into the main story, because a lot of them just don't really fit into what Dragon Ball Z was about. And I'm just wondering how their stories are going to kind of fall into place there. I have a feeling that that's what they're talking about, like missing lore and missing stuff like that. So that would be rather interesting. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much, it's just showing this, at this point, it's just showing a lot of the characters, and then kind of like the places that you'll get to explore in Dragon Ball Z. And look at that. Little father and son time. It should have been Piccolo, but that's okay. We'll talk about that another time. So that's a pretty cool book. I think it's a nice little art book. And I like kind of how it feels, and just kind of, because usually when you get an art book, it's not, well, I wouldn't say it's not like this, but it's a different kind of style. It's like one of those, basically it's a picture book. I mean, go, but it's like a picture book that you kind of read like a kid. I don't know. It's interesting to say the least, but I like it, so we'll go with that. But anyways, y'all are here for two main reasons. One, to see what GameStop offered, and two, to also probably see what the statue looks like. So let's go ahead and get those out. Okay, so I finally got this open, unscathed of course. So we are finally going to take a nice look into what the statue is going to look like. Oh my god. So it's kind of like, wow, okay, there's even more tape actually. So never mind on that. Hold on a second. I thought we were done. Okay, no, there's more tape on here. So let me get that cleared off, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay. No, we're still... Never mind. Well, I can tell y'all one thing. They definitely weren't messing around with this sucker when they put it together. So I can appreciate the extra packaging and all the padding and everything on here. But finally, guys, we're going to get a nice look into what finally the statue is going to look like. And you know what? Okay, it is weird for me to say, but it has a new plastic smell. Does anyone else like kind of get off on that? Whenever you get like a new, like, something that you're collecting, or just something new in general. You know how cars always have that new car smell and everyone's like, oh yeah, it just smells good. Okay, but does anybody else besides me just get that new plastic smell and they're like, oh, okay, now, okay. Not the face, but yeah, okay, y'all get what I'm saying. But anyways, so with all my rambling said, with all this noise that y'all are probably hearing back here, so this is what... He's a fucking looking fellow. Funny looking fellow. Okay, so this is the dinosaur that came along with DBZ Kakarot and the statue. So it's kind of it kind of reminds me of the introduction. Well, it basically is like the introduction whenever you see like the opening sequence. And for some reason, dinosaurs have just always been part of Dragon Ball. Like, they really don't explain why there's still dragon or why there's still dinosaurs walking the earth with humans, but you know what? We still went along with it anyways, and it's not like Goku and everybody else can kill them for meat, right? Speaking of Goku and everybody, this is kind of cool. So this is Gohan with Goku, and they're both riding the Nimbus, and I actually kind of like it. The Dragon Ball on Gohan's head, especially, I think is pretty interesting. So yeah, it's actually a pretty cool little figure, and that's what you put on the statue as well. So it's pretty cool. And then of course the base of the statue, which let me get that out real quick. This is where you're gonna put everything on here. I know if it's a little loud, I'm sorry about that, but it wouldn't be an unboxing video otherwise, would it? I know I'm being snarky. So this is what the base of it kind of all looks like, and this is of course where you're gonna put both the dragon, Goku, and Gohan all on there. So why don't we go ahead and do that, and I will be right back again. Okay, well that didn't take long at all. Well, there we go. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so this is what it all looks like when it's finally complete. From the base all the way up to Goku and Gohan and the dinosaur. So it's a pretty cool little statue. It's like medium size. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger if I was being honest with y'all, but I can probably still find somewhere to put it up there. I don't know, but we'll see eventually. But still, in either case, y'all know I'm a big collector on a lot of things, especially Dragon Ball, so I can definitely appreciate this. And finally, I'm going to show y'all what Gamestop gave me, and I think if you looked in the thumbnail, you kind of already knew. So as y'all know, GameStop doesn't always necessarily give out something big when we do pre-orders, and that's kind of for anything whenever you pre-order something. So if you looked in the thumbnail, you would see this, and this was when Goku was, of course, doing the Spirit Bomb, and I believe it was against Kid Buu and not Frieza. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Kid Buu or the Buu saga, I mean, when Goku was doing the Spirit Bomb. So this was just what came with GameStop, but it's still cool. You know, any little thing that comes with it, besides a pre-order bonus, or besides the little code that you get when you pre-order something, I think it's just cool. It's just something a little extra. And like I said before in one of my previous videos, I just love the GameStop that I go to. I know GameStop gets a lot of flack and for maybe the business overall, but for the people that I go to for my GameStop, they're really chill and I really appreciate them. But with all that said, guys, that is pretty much all my things that I unboxed. So we had the steelbook, the game, the art book, the statue, and then the fig pin. And I believe that is it, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, just on the box, that's what it's showing. So, hey, all in all, you know, it's a collector's edition. It's a little bit pricey. Usually, I haven't been saying this in some of my videos, but I guess I'm going to as well now. I don't give ratings out because what am I going to rate it out of? 9 out of 10 in my book? No, I don't think that's necessary. I think that's biased most of the time, and just ratings don't give a good overall sense of whether you should get it or not. So really with any collector's edition, it's like, are you in the fandom that deep? Always ask your question that before you buy the collector's edition. Like, basically, are you willing to show this off to your friends? Are you willing to show this off to random people on the street? Be like, hey, look what I got. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, if you feel like a collector's edition is worth something to you, then you should get it. That's why I always believe in. But especially if you're really deep in within that fandom. For this collector's edition, I'd say it's a little bit on the pricier end. I mean, most collector's editions I think are a little bit overpriced most of the time. But still, if you're, you know, a Dragon Ball Z fan, it's still pretty cool, especially for the statue. If I were to give it a good price range, probably 150, no more, in my honest opinion. But that's just me. I would probably say even lower, but you know, I think that's around the general price. This was about like 200 bucks ish. So it's definitely a little bit pricey, and it's definitely not for the average Dragon Ball Z fan is what I would say. But if you definitely like the fandom a lot, I would definitely suggest this and go to your local GameStop to support them. If you have a good one, if you don't, then you know, maybe go to the one I'm in, because they're really cool people. But anyways, guys, with all that said, that's, like I said, that's pretty much it that I have for y'all today. So I will see y'all in the stream tomorrow. I am so excited to finally get back into streaming, guys. It's been a good while, and I'm just ready to get back into streaming, especially with this game. Something I love and something I've been looking forward to. So with that said, guys, I will see all of y'all in the next video or stream. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and peace